What is going on, everybody? Thank you for tuning into another edition of On the Road to Victory. I am your host, Jimmy Smith, and I thank you all for taking the time on this beautiful Monday. Now, let's be real with ourselves. We all know what happened yesterday. Terrible game. Horrible way to end the regular season, but we also know a lot of guys weren't playing. The one thing we wanted to avoid was injuries. Did not avoid that. So, look, a lot to be pissed off about. I totally understand a lot of the masses flipping out, rightfully so. But we talked about it yesterday. Look, I really feel it was insane to even see Hurts out there without the weapons. Thought we were doing a lot of stupid stuff yesterday, but I'm going to pretend that just didn't happen because they have to do the same damn thing. And I'll be real with you. You know, we're looking, and each week I show you the record here that we're looking at each time we win or lose. And look, we ended 11-6 on the regular season. However you feel about it, you know, and each week, every week, someone, oh, we got to cut everyone, fire everyone, season's over, team sucks. Guess what? Season's not over. We are actually still right here. And guess what? We're 0-0. That's the record. Nothing else matters, and none of the stats, none of the standings, anything like that matter. Now, obviously, with seeding and things like that, that matters, but we're in the playoffs. That is all that matters right now. Nothing else we can do to fix all of the things that have happened before. Nothing. All we can do as fans is support our team and hope to God that they figure it out, get things together because, well, it's been pretty sloppy the last month and a half, 2 months here. So we've seen this team. We know they can beat the best of them. We've seen them beat the Dolphins, the Chiefs, the Bills. We've seen this team struggle, though, against teams like the Jets, the Cardinals. So it has been such an up and down season. But for me, I know a lot of people get upset that I support the Eagles even when they're not winning, but that's just how I am, man. I was brought up to be a diehard fan, and I understand, you know, you want to root for the Cowboys when the Eagles are losing, whatever it is, you know, you guys are doing out there, or, you know, cheering on the Eagles losing. That's awesome. But this show is for sickos. You sickos that are watching right now, I know you hear me. That's what this is for. We're here for our Eagles. We don't care. We'll talk about all that all-season stuff when the all-season comes. You're going to hear every reporter, every content. We're trading everyone. We're firing everyone. We're drafting this guy. And none of those things will ever happen. What I will do is tell you what will happen when the time comes. So we'll worry about firing, cutting, and trading everyone when the off-season comes. Right now, we've got the playoffs. There's one game sitting in front of us, and we got to make it more. You got to win to move on and make more games here. So let's get those 4 wins. Let's stack them up, baby. That's all we need here. So, look, I understand that things look grim. Things have not been pretty, but I don't give a damn. Once again, each week we break down what this team needs to do to figure it out. And if there was nothing to figure out or nothing to fix, we would just talk about how much this team sucks and why we need to fire and cut and trade everyone. But guess what? We're not doing that because this team, deep down inside, has it. They have it. They have everything they need to win the Super Bowl. And I'm tired. I am very tired of them doing the same shit that we continue to talk about each and every week. And you know, I know a lot of people get, you know, a little perturbed by breakdowns. They don't want to talk about the actual issues. You know, it's better to just pick a guy each week and let's fire and cut him. For me, that's not the way to go. I actually want to see this team succeed. So I don't watch the entire season hoping the Eagles fail so I can, yeah, I'm right. I want the Eagles to win at all times. And if my prediction is they're going to win, awesome. If they're going to lose, then, hey, I'll be really happy if they win. But guess what? I believe in this team, whether that offends anyone or not. I don't give a damn. These are my birds, baby. And I bleed green. So we talk about how fast the season just went. I can't believe the regular season's over, man. I can't believe people are rooting for the Eagles to lose. They want them to be one and done. They're excited about it. Look, not me, man. I hate losing. I don't want to hear these troll asses. Don't want to see the other content creators bringing on all these Cowboys fans cheering that the Eagles suck. Yeah. That's not me, man. We'll talk about the Eagles sucking, but I ain't going to talk with other fans. Yeah, let's Eagles. Yeah. No, man. That's weird. That's truly weirdo energy, and I ain't about it. So let's ride. Samuel, my man, let's go. Look, dude, you've been tuning in every damn week. You know, I'm putting it out there, doing everything I possibly can to map out what the Eagles need to do, and I don't know why they don't want to do it. And we've laughed and talked about, hey, maybe they just want to wait till the playoffs and then they'll turn it on. Yeah, well, we're here now, so we better pray to God that is what's happening here because Oh, sweet baby Jesus. If we play like we did the past month and a half, everyone knows this will be a very bad game. But here's the great thing. It's a week-to-week league. And look, we have an extra day's rest here. We know that, Jalen Hurts, thank God, no fracture or anything in that finger, but we got to get healthy. We got to get Slay back. We got to get everybody on the same page here and do all we can to win this damn game. Let's go, Birds. Appreciate you tuning in, my man. Please make it to the NFC Championship. Yeah, you got to make it to the NFC Championship if you want to go to the Super Bowl, my man. Not over till it's over, indeed, my friend. Go Birds. So, look, I don't care what the media says. Don't care what the fans say. Don't care. I don't. I will be here just like with Jalen Hurts, Howie Roseman, when everybody told me none of those things could happen. Howie Roseman did not need to be fired. Nick Sirianni did not. And I know people feel that we should fire Howie and Sirianni and we should trade Hurts. I know. I see it all right now happening. I hear you guys saying it to me. Look, I don't agree. I think making it to the Super Bowl is really good. And I think, going 11-6 after a Super Bowl year is really good too. So I'm going to build on that still. I really still see a very bright future here with a lot of the young pieces. Now, talked about some of these veterans going to be gone. Obviously, you need to get younger. So clearly we'll be signing free agents, drafting people. I mean, that happens every year. So we will do those things that are necessary. But right now in this year, you got to figure it out. This defense, you guys have heard me a million times. I don't know what they're doing out there. And I think that, making Matt Patricia the DC, using Desai as a scapegoat, that was a horrible move, but something, they wanted to change. Okay. I have not enjoyed that. And adding new terminology, doing things to make things more complicated for this defense when they can't even get on the same page as it is, that's concerning. So what we need is this offense to really get things going. Now, you heard Sirianni today say we're not changing play calling, and that makes sense. You're not going to do that right before the playoffs, but we better figure out something, dude. And we talked about, every week what they're doing. You're going against teams that are blitzing. Okay, let's throw in some hot routes. Let's get some things that actually help Jalen Hurts here. Let's run the ball. Maybe not out of shotgun RPO every damn time. Throw in some new formations. Maybe open the playbook up a little bit. I don't know, man. And they do run the ball, but when are they running the ball is the question here. So I feel like I'm beating a dead horse over and over and over again, just saying these things. But look, for me, again, none of that stuff matters. You got to learn everything you can from the regular season. You've made it to where you want to be. Now, did we get one seed? No. Did we get the NFC East? No. We did not accomplish those things. But the ultimate goal here is the Super Bowl, and that's still right in front of us. So let the haters hate. Well, I'll continue to educate. Now let's take a look at these playoff brackets here. And as you can see, the Philadelphia Eagles down there at the bottom. We will play Monday at 8 o'clock against the Buccaneers. And that is not to give the Eagles an extra day. That is to try to make things harder. See, the hope is that they can give the 49ers extra rest and the Eagles less. So what they will try to do is make that 49ers-Eagles game, if we win, on Saturday. And if it's Sunday, I would imagine as early as they possibly can. They're trying, if you remember when we went through the gauntlet and they gave the Cowboys extra rest, they gave the Niners extra rest, and then made the Eagles have a short week. They're really doing their best to try to help these other teams. We can all clearly see it. It's obviously happening. But what you have to understand is we don't give a shit. So go ahead, stack it up against us. You had your gauntlet. You did all you could to stop the Eagles. We still made it. Ha ha. Now we're about to shock your asses. So you want to give us a short week? That's cute. That's fine. Good. I hope that the 49ers get rusty with all the extra weeks you're trying to give them there, all the rest they need for the Eagles. I don't blame them. But look, for me, this Eagles team, whatever you got to do, do it. And I think we can. I really feel we can. And whoever it is on the AFC side, you see here, I'll show you this. Obviously, the Bills, Steelers, the Chiefs, Dolphins, Texans, Brown, that's wild. But all these, some really good teams here. But I would really love to still see that Eagles and Ravens Super Bowl. I'd love a rematch with the Chiefs. Dolphins want to come get some. My preseason bet would be very happy about that. So whatever wants to go down here. But that's the AFC. Just wanted to show you that quick. But you can see Sunday at 1 will be the Bills Steelers. Saturday at 4:30 is Texans Browns. Saturday at 8, Chiefs and Dolphins. But let's kick back to the NFC here. And whoever the lowest seed is, so if the Packers were to upset the Cowboys, they would actually play the Niners. And if the Rams were to upset the Lions there, they would play the Niners. But if the Cowboys win, if the Lions win, whoever wins between the Buccaneers and the Eagles would play the San Francisco 49ers. So Look, man, we're going to find out Sunday at 4:30. You got the Cowboys Packers. Sunday at 8, you've got the Lions Rams. And then Monday, you've got the Bucks and the Eagles. So we'll be the final game of the wild card round there. And man, look, I understand it. There's obviously so much negativity surrounding this team, and they haven't done anything to really, bring out any kind of positivity the last month. So I understand it. Nobody wants to be pumped up about this team. But guess what, man? This season could be over after a week. So for me, I'm going all in. I'm going to support my team just like I do every week, and I'm going to hope that they pull off this upset throughout the playoffs. And if you're riding with me, let me get a go birds down in the chat below. Hell, maybe you even got some score predictions for the Eagles-Bucks game, something on your mind from the regular season. You've got playoff predictions, whatever is on your mind. I would love to hear from you, but just wanted to come on here today. And, I thought about it throughout the day. Like, do I want to come here and have, this whiny Monday, just like every other Eagles content creator and every other fan and media person? No, man, I don't. And now I saw a clip of Chad Johnson agreeing with me, saying that he thinks the Eagles are going to shock the world. So, I got Denny from down at 7-Eleven telling me I don't know shit, but I've got Hall of Fame wide receiver Chad Johnson agreeing with me. So I don't know, man. Who would you take? But E-Money, my man, he's got a big score prediction all about that, my man. 4 touchdown difference there. I'm all about it. And we beat this team earlier this season. 8-point win. Wouldn't be against it. And look, we talked about it. They've been getting things going. Rachaad White, good running back. They've got themselves Mike Evans, Chris Godwin, Trey Palmer. I like that young man too. Cade Otton, he's a decent tight end. But that defense, loaded. Vita Vea in the middle there. They've got good linebackers and David and White. Got some decent guys in the secondary. We talk about Antoine Winfield, how talented he is. So, it's going to be a tough game. I mean, shit, you saw us struggle against, the Cardinals. So, I mean, anything can happen in the NFL, but we've already beaten them. There's no reason you shouldn't be able to shut down Baker Mayfield. But if you're letting him look like Joe Montana out there, well, then this offense better figure it the F out. And, you talk about how good the Bucs are against the run. Don't care. Run the ball right at them, just like we talked about when we played them earlier this season. So don't give a shit. You have to go out there and you dictate how this game goes. You are the better team. I don't care that it's an away game for you. That should piss you off. I'm hoping that this is all motivation for this team to go out here and whoop some ass. And that's right, ladies and gentlemen, I am still predicting that the Eagles get it together and win the Super Bowl. Now, if they don't get it together, obviously they're not going to win a game. So, yeah, I mean, I could sit here and be negative and tell you they're going to fail. They're the worst team ever. Everybody sucks. We got to trade everyone, but I ain't a bitch. So, not going to do that. What I believe in is all of the things we've talked about every single day, every single week throughout the season. And I do truly still believe they better work on all those things. And people get very offended that I won't say, season's over, everybody sucks. But guess what, man? The season is not over, and they don't suck. That's why they're in the playoffs. So, yeah, they've had struggles, but yeah, they're going to get it together. They're going to find that motivation. Let's effing go, baby. So I'm all about it. Your Dallas Goddard say everybody's in the playoffs 6 weeks ago or just waiting. Well, I mean, that's not what he said, but along the lines of just, they are very well aware that, the playoffs are coming. They already made it. They wanted to get, the NFC East. They wanted to get the 1 seed, but all those things kind of slip away with stupid things. But you have to remember, the playoffs are way more important than the regular season. So I keep trying to emphasize, when everybody keeps telling me the season's over, let's just wait to the playoffs. Let's see what they look like in round 1. And I am praying after round 1, we've got everyone back on board. Biggest fans ever. Never said a bad thing. I look forward to that every week when the Eagles win and that happens and everybody's a fan again. And it's so hard to keep up, though. I try to remember you guys, you hate the Eagles or the worst team ever. And then like the next day, it's so hard. But that's why I love you sickos, because these colors don't run, baby. I know you all truly bleed green, and that's all I ask for is you to be right by my side while we ride with our Eagles. I mean, what else could they ask for, dude? We're fans. Literally. I don't play. I don't coach. I'm literally a fan of the Eagles, so I'm going to support them. If that offends you, again, there are so many content creators that are with you. Fire everyone, trade everyone. Eagles suck. Go Cowboys. If that's what you guys are into, go get it, man. It's go birds in these parts at all times, man. And that I've seen all the hateful messages. I've seen it all today. I get it, man. You're going through whatever in life. Look, dog, don't try to put that on me or the Eagles. Like, get it figured out. We'll see you when the Eagles are winning. But hey, Jimmy, yo, man, Eagles beat the Bucks. Green Bay beat the, yeah, we were just going over that. My man, the lowest seed will play the Niners. Go Birds, little G. Appreciate you tuning in. Let Johnson implement more of his scheme. Well, Johnson has actually been doing that all season. He is the offensive coordinator, so he and Sirianni, they do that every single week. They game plan for what they're going to do. So let's hope they game plan and open up this effing playbook for once, because holy, getting real tired of this offense looking stagnant, but looking forward to getting Devontae Smith back, A.J. Brown back, DeAndre Swift back, all very important pieces. So hopefully Cam Jurgens will be good to go, but game's on Monday. So we've got tomorrow behind enemy lines. Wednesday, I'm going to throw you the top matchup, so you've got a good amount of days to check that out. Thursday, we'll have the initial injury report, so you'll know everything. We already know Sidney Brown going to be out for the season. That blows ass. But we'll talk about Jurgens, everybody else, if they're, limited, full participants, whatever. Then Friday, you'll get, of course, Fan Friday Live. We'll be breaking everything down. Saturday, you'll get the game status report, so who's questionable, who's out. And then Sunday, we're going to do a little Sicko Sunday. So I'm going to have a live Q&A before, the day before, obviously, the game. And we're just going to get pumped up, talk about the other playoff matchups. And then on Monday, we'll have the pregame show, getting ready for it. So if you're a sicko, you love your Eagles, you can't get enough, even when they're 0-17, you still love them. Well, you're in the right place. And I thank you for riding with me in the Birds all the way to the promised land. We'll see all of them when they get there. So hello to you, Teresa, just rolling out here. But I hope you're all having yourselves a great, great night. And, they do that so that the Eagles have a short schedule. If you've noticed all year, they've been trying to do everything they can to stop the Eagles. And I love it, man. I love that they're so afraid of the Eagles and love the score prediction. But, you see it. You see that the Eagles control pretty much every fan base. They have, and that right there gives me power. I love seeing fans get offended that the Eagles are losing. Like the Eagle, they wake up and the Eagles are what's on their mind. They can't get through life without the Eagles. And I really want to thank those people, because it sucks when the Eagles lose, but seeing them so gripped up and broken by the Eagles, dog, that means the world to me, to know that they're still petrified of the Eagles. We got to thank all you haters and trolls out there. Thank you so much. Just want to, I want to hear from you guys when the Eagles win this next game. And I hope you're all the biggest fans ever after that. But you sickos, I know you're my true diehards, and I look forward to hearing from you every single day this week. We're going to be breaking it down, how the Eagles can get this together, how they can defeat the Tampa Bay Buccaneers one more time this year. So all about it. Got some close scores here, no doubt. I'll be giving you all my thoughts on this game throughout the week, but I appreciate you taking the time here tonight. Have yourselves a great rest of your Monday. Look, that game, just forget about it, man. It's playoff time, you see? Playoffs right there, baby. Let's go. So 0-0. Buccaneers are right in front of us. I'll be back tomorrow breaking down everything you need to know about the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, everything for the game. And then on Wednesday, you'll get the top matchup. So a lot of information these next couple of days, getting you ready, hopefully getting you motivated for this wild card matchup on Monday. But until next time, I am Jimmy Smith, and this is On the Road to Victory. I hope you all have yourselves a great night, a great week, and as always, say it with me now, go Birds!